What? How's it look?
The smaller ones did good. The bigger ones flopped over and didn't do
They
so
look
well.
like ears or something.
Let's go take it out here and flip it.
Okay. No, you put the plate on top. Now grab with both hands the plate.
Trying to.
Okay. And flip. And it's just going to sit there for a while. You're a drummer?
Yep.
And we're watching, it's Christmas Eve. And guess what?
We're watching Tea and Toast Christmas special.
We're going to watch, look at this before we put it on. Tea and Toast. I don't know if any of you have seen this show, but it's by Too Old to Grow Up, and they have a Christmas special.
If you're a child of the 80s or 90s, you gotta watch this show.
It's a couple of British guys that they do a show about stuff from the 80s and 90s and old games and just kind of nostalgia type stuff, and they kind of have this slow, goofy kind of humor, so it's fun to watch.
Hey, it's the end of the year. It's getting time to stuff your turkey, isn't it?
It's nearly Christmas, Greg. I know. I can't believe it. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve.
Bob's gonna take the lid off, not the lid, the pan off the plate. It's been a while. We're gonna see how they turned out. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's gonna scrape the last bits out of there. Look at that. Nuts and caramel. Oh, I bet you're all jealous. That's terrible to say. Look, there's my cook. Woo!
Should I pull it out earlier?
No, it's fine. Now, which ones are these? Are the original ones here?
Yeah.
Do we need to cut them, or we just kind of pull
These should pull right apart.
pull them off?
I'm taking this one.
It's still
I'm taking the
hot.
extra goo.
Come on, out of there. It is very hot. Oh, I need to let mine sit for a minute. Oh, I touched the caramel. The caramel is so hot. Look, I burned my thumb.
Mine doesn't have any on.
Oh, that's not right. You need some on there.
I did. Still some of this.
Steal some of that one on. Can I see you eat it? Look at that. Oh, is it good? It's too burny to eat
Oh, it's
already.
hot. It's good.
It's too hot for me. I'm not going to eat mine yet. So here's the ham. See? It's 10.21 pounds, and it was originally $2.39 a pound. And it was on sale. It doesn't say the per pound. It was on, 50.89 cents a pound, so $9.09 for 10.21 pounds. So I took that off because there was a label that told that I was supposed to peel off, and it says, make sure you remove the wrapping before you heat it in the oven. That's very important. This cutting board down. Get that out of the way. Put this cutting board down because I'm going to do a little bit of cutting. Guess I'll use this knife. I don't have a boning knife. That's one of the knives. That's probably the main meat knife I don't have. The main kitchen knife I don't have. I used to work at a meat processing plant. A beef one. Not a pork one, but there was a pork plant near us. So, I don't know why I'm saying all that. So, I guess my point is, I know how it's made. Or I know where it comes from. And it does not bother me. I've been on the killing floor twice. Oh, it got water everywhere. I've done a tour of the killing floor twice at the beef plant, and I actually feel better about where my meat comes from than I did before, so it's not like those documentaries. At least not the place that I was. And besides that, the amount of USDA employees at the plant and their the videoing they do, they're on the floors, they have video everywhere. If anything happens, like once they had to, it's gonna sound weird, but sometimes since the plant goes, I'm just moving some of the skin and fat. I guess that's not the outside part of the skin, but so at the plant that I work, there's a the killing floor is attached to the barn, what they call the barn, where the cattle is kept and fed and all that, just for the hour or two before slaughter. And that part is slightly open, so occasionally a bird gets in. And when a bird gets in, they clear the floor. Somebody comes in and has to shoot the bird because it's usually pretty high up in the rafters. And then they come through, some of the meat is completely removed. Other meat, they have to remove like a 1/2 inch of meat from every surface of what's there. It's all, if they don't like the way that it's done, if the USDA doesn't like the way it's done, they'll tell them a different procedure to do. Then you can't start back up the, what do you call it? The production line until till the FDA approves that you can do that. So that's just one example. I'm not going to go into detail about some of the other stuff, just suffice it to say. Now I leave some of the fat on here. It's going to drain at the bottom, but it also gives it a nice flavor. And you don't want to cut into the meat if you can help it. What I find helps for that is that if you angle the blade towards the fat, like when you're cutting, if I cut here and I angle towards the fat, because the fat is a different consistency than the meat, you're more likely to just get fat when you do that. See? So you can keep doing it like you're shaving, and then if you feel like you're getting too close to it, most of this is going to come off, melt off and be at the bottom, but you don't want a giant puddle in your pan. But I remove all of the skin that I can get. To. I had this ham shank, or I had this shoulder piece this one time that it was such a big shoulder in here I couldn't get most of the skin out. But it pulls right off afterwards because, you know, all the fat melts away. It melts away. You know, the fat from pork is called it's called fancy white or something. I can't remember all the terms. It's probably got a nicer name than that. The grease that they can make from it in the rendering plant. It's a very expensive fat. If you use beauty products, most beauty products have a processed form of pig fat or cattle fat in them. So you might not know that. If it says oleic acid or stearic acid in the ingredients, that's from an animal. It's not in this raw form. It's fat that's been processed. So it doesn't go rancid usually. I can't tell. No, that's fat. So this is more than you ever wanted to know about meat processing, I'm sure. I feel like I'm taking too close to the meat over here. I can probably cut that down a little bit. I like to have my ham on the bone because I feel like it gives it more flavor. And some cooks will actually cut it in half so more of the flavor from the bone gets in. It's actually the bone marrow flavor. If you can't tell, I'm really into meat. Which is weird because I was vegetarian once, but not for most of the usual reasons. And I won't go into that either, so. Yeah, I might leave part of this. Yeah, I'm leaving that on. I think this part is from the smoke curing process, so see how it's meat right here? This other part was not. So, I think I'm pretty good. Let me look on this side. See, you can tell let me show you on this side. If you cut what looks like fat, like see this kind of looks like fat on the outside. If you cut into it like this and you see meat right here, right this close, it's just this coloring is just from the smoke curing process. So it's fine, leave it on, it's not fat. My dog's walking around, hoping I drop something. I think I'm gonna, let's see if this fits in this pan. Here's what the bottom looks like. Well, I'm gonna cook it like this. Alright. So, let me wash my hands. I'm gonna put aluminum foil on this. If I go this way on this side of the pan, it doesn't make it right on this side, so I just kind of roll it over here a little bit. I'm going to cook it for about 2 hours because it's 10 pounds at about 325 degrees. Fun, can you come put the ham in the oven for me? Right, here's the ham after it's come out of the oven. See? Look, there's 2 bones in there. And then I got my corn casserole. And we're going to have green beans and rolls with it. Look, we got some Christmas crackers to open. Hey, everybody. It's still Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Show you what I'm eating. There's the ham and the green beans and the corn casserole.
A bottle of
and a roll.
Asti.
And we got...
Yeah, we have Asti in there.
We've got eggnog, and there's my Christmas cracker.
And I just
Yay.
had it in the refrigerator.
Hey everybody, so it's still Christmas Eve, and I've actually got a couple more presents to wrap and to find the last of the Christmas stockings. So I'm going to head out now, and I hope that everybody is having a good day, and Merry Christmas! I'll talk to you soon. Bye.